Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to receive messages for the sign of Virgo. Virgo is the sixth on the zodiac sign and their element is Earth. Hi my Virgos, how are you doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day. It gets better. I know the weather's crappy and there's all this stuff going on in the news with all this stuff. So let's take time to see what we can do while all this mess is going on. Okay, let's see what beautiful messages do we have for the sign of Virgo. Okay, let's see. Virgo, what do we have for you? What do we have for you? 2 more shuffles and then we'll go. Okay, well Virgo, I do see that you do have a lot going on in your head. But who doesn't? Everyone's going through that right now, even the world. Okay, with all of this stuff happening, all these cancellations and stuff. Okay, so don't feel like you're the only one. Everyone is going through something. You may be more intense about it, I'm gonna stop. Past, present, and future. Okay, wow. Well, there it is. There's the Hermit card. Time to stay within. All right, Virgos. You have the, excuse me, my acorns. Okay, these are all just opportunities that you can just see life as a seed. You know, when you have an idea, it's like a seed. And you have to take that idea and plant it and make it grow, right? Well, anyway, that's what I used it for. All right, so you have the 8 of air. I was just mentioning you have a lot on your head, a lot on your mind. So much that you're so concerned with all of this change coming in. You're so concerned with all of this growth that you feel also. But you have to remember, this person is on this cloud because this person has weighed themselves down. They, I would say, not became paranoid, but anxiety and depression, where they're losing parts of themselves and they think that they're going to become weaker, or that they're not going to be the same person that they were, or this person wants to hold this. These feathers can represent baggage, issues, or memories, or stuff that doesn't serve this person anymore. But this person is so preoccupied with chasing the past, so preoccupied with trying to go backwards. But as you can see, these feathers do not serve this person anymore. These feathers are worn out, they're torn, they have holes, they have mites, they're deteriorating. So these feathers, without you knowing, are dragging you down. These thoughts are dragging you down, because air represents swords. But this is a different deck. This is just advising you that look at what's happening with what you're saying to yourself, or you are believing. Okay? You have to remember that when old stuff sheds, or when you discard old stuff around your house, stuff that you have in storage, go through it, get rid of it, there's stuff that's holding you back. When you get rid of these, new feathers grow in. You have to remember that when the old comes out, new feathers come in, and these feathers are stronger, thicker, shinier. They're lighter, but they're stronger, kind of like carbon fiber. You know, they're just very strong but very light. So why would you want to go after these broken ones? Okay, why? It's like I don't understand. It's like I have this right here. Okay, it has a huge hole here. So why would I want to collect all of these when I can just use this one? A hole is complete. See? So to me, these feathers down here, your old, your past, the old way of thinking, the old way of communicating, the old way of telling telling yourself stuff, it's like this broken wing leaf. This is going to cause you to have to flap your wings twice as harder because there's a hole, versus allowing these new wings to come in that are complete, that you don't have to flap as hard because they're not broken. Okay? You get that analogy? Yes, you do. You know, like, why do you want stuff like this? With holes and broken. How is this wing going to be successful? It's going to do the opposite, my friends. It's going to drag you down because they're so heavy and they're broken. They're so old. They're so old, the past. You know, and then you have the new. You have, let me see this one here. You know, beautiful big wings with no holes. So that's up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you. Okay? If you want to get these feathers back that are all ragged and torn and that drag you down, then, you know, go ahead. But I'm not. That's too much work. Too much effort. Okay, so let the past go. Let that old, torn, worn out ways of doing things, leave them in the past. Because what's happening is you keep doing the same thing and you're getting the same results, which is depression, anxiety. Let go of all these. You're going to get new, beautiful, stronger wings. Okay? So have patience with yourself. Be kind with yourself. Because Erica represents swords, but this is not your standard 8 of swords. Because your 8 of swords is feeling restricted and fear, being withdrawn. And I mean, it's similar, but in this other deck, it represents you are afraid of losing yourself. But I mean, if you think about it, when you were in elementary and you went into junior high, you changed. And then when you went from the energy of your junior high to high school, your personality changes. And then when you go from high school to college, your personality changes. And then when you're done with college and you settle down and you have a family, a spouse, and a career, you change. So why are you chasing the old? Why are you chasing what doesn't serve you anymore? These old bad habits? This old way of communicating with yourself? No. Why? Sorry. So, this energy and this time with the weather being all gloomy, with all the stuff going on in the news, and it's Friday the 13th, it's a good time to stay indoors and to create these keys. What I mean by creating these keys is by changing your way of thinking. When you change your way of thinking, a key appears. When you change your way of allowing the old to be released, you create another key. So every positive change that you do here in your past is going to affect your present. Number 9, almost complete. Okay, but when you change, also you have 8, 9. When you change and you allow these beautiful changes to at least a thought of it, to think of change, to think of new ways of doing things, of new ways of perceiving life, a new way of all that kind of stuff. Those old ways that you release and you create new ways, those new way of thinking are generating these keys. Okay? And I'm talking about like in the way of magic. Okay, let's use the word magic for now. So every time you change for the better, a new key appears. Okay? And there's going to be a time where you're done and you realize, okay, I will not be so hard on myself. I won't be so judgmental. And all that kind of stuff. You know what they are, Virgo. Okay, you know what your weaknesses are. You know what you keep telling yourself. Okay, when you change all that and you have a new way of thinking, all these keys are gonna appear in your life. You'll see. And I'm saying like a job opportunity, a new love venture, a new adventure. Because each of these keys you're going to see, you're going to remove this key and see if it could unlock this door. And not all these keys are going to unlock it, just one. Okay, so there's one major change that you do in either thinking or feeling or whatever. One major change. One of the changes that you did. Let's say you changed 10 things about you. Out of those 10 things, one key is going to open this door, which is you. The Hermit represents many things, but it represents contemplation. It represents inner strength. Okay, so think about it. Something you blocked yourself, either your heart or your mind or your spirituality, you locked it up. Something got you to lock everything up. You got paranoid, somebody hurt you, many people hurt you, including life, society, everything. Okay, so what you did is you locked yourself up in your emotions. You blocked everybody from coming in. You blocked yourself from expressing yourself to others in a 100% natural way. Okay, so it's important that you do this, because when you do these keys will light up. Okay, you'll see what I'm saying when the time comes. Does it make sense now? Because you haven't even gone through this yet. Okay, you're going to go through this regardless if you want it or not. Otherwise, this is going to put you in a hospital. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks. Okay? So, and if this is some of you Virgos that are releasing some of this stuff, see, that's how you do it. You release this old, because you realize that this is weighing you down and you can't even take off, because all of this old was wearing you down. Okay? But if you haven't even started that, this is what you're going to go through, Virgo. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with this. This is only going to make you so much stronger. It's going to allow you to open your heart to the world, to the spirit. And when you are connected with the spirit and you open yourself up, no matter what anyone else tries to do, they won't be able to penetrate, because the spirit has your back. But if you blocked and you close the door even to the spirit, and you think, oh, no, I'm spiritual. Are you really? Like, are you really? Are we going to go deep inside and make sure? Because I can tell. All I got to do is give you a couple of glasses of wine or liquor. You can give anyone liquor. And you'll see where they are in life. They'll either start wanting to fight, or they're going to cry and love everybody, or they're just happy and content. You'll see. So that's how I can tell. Well, before, it's like when I was going through and I'm still going through growth. Everyone is. We continue growing every single day. No matter how much we've grown, we're still growing. But yeah, I remember all of those experiences that I went through. And until I opened up myself, and I opened up the door to the spirit and to the people that loved me and to myself. Once I opened up, then I was able to be free, be myself, and less judgment was coming in from people, because they saw me and I was happy with who I am, so therefore they were happy. So it was pretty interesting, you know? So anyway, don't be afraid to open. You have to open it up. You cannot enter the kingdom of happiness with this door closed, okay? Because if the spirits are coming and knocking at the door, guess what you're doing? You're ignoring them, you're knocking them, you're not opening the door, because you haven't gone through this, right? But this is going to either, some of you guys are going through this already, and some of you guys are going to experience this. And it's okay, because remember my words that I said, well, once you experience this, anxiety, depression, whatever, you're going to have to go in there and release, no matter how much you want others to do it for you, you can't. This is you. You can only do it yourself, okay? But then this energy is coming, major arcana, major change. If you notice, minor. They're asking you simple things that are going to empower you so much. A 9. You know, you have number 1 through 9. And without the 0, 9 will be the last number, will be completion. But we do have the 0. So then you go from 9 and then you repeat itself and add another digit. So you have 9 and you go back to the 1 and you add a 0. You have 10. Then you double the 1 and you get 2. 11, sorry. I'm rambling. I hope I didn't get you confused. But it's my point. You're almost there. You're given this beautiful opportunity, this gift right here. This stuff, this major arcanas are from the universe. These are spirits. These are energies coming and helping you. And you don't want to be in this forever. So that's what they're trying to allow you to open up. Open up, Virgo. they're knocking. Somebody's knocking. Could be you. Could be the spirits. Okay, someone is going to be knocking on your door. And when they do, you better open it. Because all they're going to do is, if you don't open the door, the spirit's going to go to another door, someone else. Okay, and then you lost your opportunity. You'll have to wait another 9 months, 9 years, whatever it is. Okay? Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I just don't know how else to react to that. Okay? Sorry. I don't mean anything rudely by it. So remember the analogy. It's up to you if you want to be here in your life with all this ragged trauma, scars, all this stuff that weighs you down. You can stay there if you want. I mean, I'm not in that place, so it's up to you. I'm just giving you advice. You can take it or you can leave it. Alright? Because look, what's coming in after you do this, I was telling you. 3 of water. 3 of water is 3 of cups. The 3 of cups is happiness, achievement, wedding, family, celebration. See? Because you opened yourself. You opened up yourself, and you are a beautiful person. I know Virgos are represented by the the virgin female. It's a goddess, right? So yes, that makes sense why you locked yourself up. You protected yourself. It does make sense. But the spirits are saying, okay, well now you can open up because we want to come in and we will protect you. That way you don't have more anxiety attacks. That way you don't have all this depression. Okay, because you're doing it yourself. They want to help so you don't have this anxiety, panic attacks, all this crap, social anxiety, social pressure, too many people around you, you start to feel crazy, you start to want to leave or something. But if you're happy and you're open and your heart is going, there could be 1 million people around you and it doesn't affect you because you are connected with the spirit and your soul, mind, body, and soul, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity. And here you are, the Trinity, the 3. Body, okay, so in this case is, I would say what, body, mind, and soul, or heart. I don't know, let's see, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Because it's close to the heart, it's the head, and the body. Alright, Virgo, look at that, beautiful. So, remember that. Remember that. If you're going to go through this, remember this in the end. 3. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The body, the mind, and the soul. That's what I keep getting. Okay? Beautiful. Celebration. Happiness. Achievement. Okay, Virgo. There's one thing that's blocking the sadness from happiness. The sadness from happiness is this. You. Okay? Remember that the Hermit is somebody who is looking for the light, works with the light. The light equals the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, God, the universe. Whatever energy you give, whatever name you give that energy of God, it's fine with me, it doesn't matter. Because it's the same energy in the end. Okay? So the Hermit is about going within, because you have to open this door and go within and look for the light, and the light will direct you. But that is within. It's not some other person. It's not a boyfriend or girlfriend that you're going to get that's going to create this. It's not your mom and dad. It's not your best friend. There's none of that. This is you. You have to do it yourself. Sorry. Not anyone else. You can't pay anyone. You can't take a test and no, this is just you. And only you. Okay? This is the key. To go from this to this. So it's up to you. If you like that, go ahead. But I like that over there. Happiness, celebration, wedding, family. Alright, so now I'm going to ask advice from my Oracle cards. Okay. Well, Virgo, see? Good and bad news. Something wrong with that. It could have been just all bad. Or I guess all good, I guess. Anyway, it's balance. I see balance. Okay? This is what's going to happen. What's going to balance these two. That hermit stage set. That's the gift that people gave, the universe gave you. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and see what we have for you guys. Alright, if you can receive... Oh, there's that first one. Ah, there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask for the other two clarifiers. Excuse me here, let me just... I have a little table here. That one just wanted to shoot out, so something in here is very important. I'll tell you right now. Oh, see? There you go. Finally. Alright, so the advice. Advice here is nutrition. Okay? The way you eat, the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act, the way you communicate with yourself. All of those are very important. And one of the best tools that humans have to make them feel better in all of those is nutrition. Okay? You can work with, let's see, you can work with nutrients to help this situation out too. Okay? Because if you're always worrying about losing and you're always in a place of bitterness, your body can turn acidic, too much acid. So you're going to have to go through this process anyway, regardless. But what it's telling you is go through this process. I'm sorry, here you go. Go through this process and use nutrition to help heal afterwards. Because, again, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, all of that stuff wears your body out. Anxiety, it's like running your engine on your car at 100 miles per hour or 120 all day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know that could not be possible. You know something's going to happen. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that's not going to work. It's going to be internal thermal breakdown. The stuff's going to wear out. It's not designed to be at 120% all the time. Now, just like the body, we can go to 120 miles per hour for an hour, for two, for a day, or 2 days out of the week. But 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and with this anxiety, it's only going to wear all your organs out. It's going to wear you, it's going to wear out your heart, and most importantly, it's going to wear out your soul. Okay? So it's telling you a balance. Go through this, but don't forget about nutrition. This is the way to heal this acidity, this toxic stuff. It's like battery acid. Your blood will start turning into battery acid. You'll see. Because it's not designed to be in 120 miles per hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay? So go through this change and this shift. You have to. But also use nutrients. Because look how happy this person is. Okay? So when let's say you worked on yourself for a day and it wore you out. Well, the rest of the day, go to the store, go to a health food store. And buy something that just triggers something interesting about the food. Don't go to, I don't know, I don't want to mention any bad place, but don't go to a junk food place. Okay? Because that's only going to make you feel more junky. So junk food makes you feel a junkie when you're going through all of this anyway. So if you're going through all of this, nutrition, apples, kiwi, acidic stuff, because acid with acid, lemons, grape juice, kiwi, I keep hearing blueberries, antioxidants, okay? Because when the engine is going 120 miles per hour, it's oxidized, it creates oxidation. And through what better way than an antioxidant to remove that oxidation from your body, the toxics. Okay, blueberries, stuff with strawberries, cranberries. That's what I keep hearing. All of these fibers too to remove the toxins from your body. Green stuff, chlorophyll removes heavy metals from your body. Do you know that? Chlorophyll can remove lead and mercury from your body. Well, small, yeah, traces of it. But if you do it for a while, it removes most of the toxins from your body. Chlorophyll is the soap, the astringent. Chlorophyll is the scrubber that cleans your body. Okay, and you get that through green foods. But then you also need the antioxidants from the berries, like remember the blueberries, the strawberries, the blackberries, the poison berries, the raspberries. There's so many. They're delicious. The kiwi, all that the acidity of the lemon and the oranges and the grapefruit. Okay, so that's what I keep hearing. Cleans it all out. It's like I remember when I was young and we didn't have. When we worked on a car and the battery terminals were all corroded with, they were corrosive. They had this white powder all over it. That when we would turn the engine, when we would try to start the car, the engine wouldn't turn over because the battery, it wasn't making good connection. It was, all you would hear is da, 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 because the terminals was oxidized. It was corroded with stuff. So back in the day, we used to squeeze a lemon into a glass or a cup or a lime, and we used to put half a teaspoon of baking soda and a little bit of water, just very little, like half a teaspoon, and then you mix it and it'll start bubbling up. But once it calms down, we would take that mixture and use it on the battery terminal, and the acidity of the baking soda and the lemon would remove all the oxidation and all the corrosion from the terminal posts, right? Then we would put back the terminals and the cables back to the battery, and the car would start because now you had connection. Okay, that's what's happening here. Too much corrosion. Okay, that the spirits are trying to get you to go, but you're not making connection. So because you're so corrosive because of all the acid and stuff. So, okay, you guys? All right, let's move on. The Hermit. See how beautiful that is? The Hermit gives you that time, like this man in the middle. The Hermit, it gives you time to go within. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's about inner wisdom. And look where you're going to find your wisdom through. All right, so that's why they're trying to open the door. They're trying for you to open yourself up, because this is around the corner. Not only this could be you and your family, but this could be you, the great uncle, or the great cousin who has all these cousins and nephews, and all these little young people are want to hang out with you. They want to. This is the Virgo that they're looking for. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. See? So, I have a personal friend who's a Virgo, and my other friend had a kid, and that baby was about 6 months old when my Virgo friend just first met the baby. And the baby did not want to go. As soon as the baby was in the Virgo's hands, the baby would cry and scream, and then you would give it to someone else, and it wouldn't do that to anyone else, just to that Virgo. And I told him, I go, you know what? Children are really good signs that something is not correct from within. Because if something is not correct from within, the children can pick up that energy because they're so pure, right? But something here is saying that for the sake of the children, your cousins, your nephews, your nieces, and I know Virgos have to have brothers and sisters, and I know they have cousins and nieces, their uncles or their brothers or they're the big brother, something. You guys have an influence, okay? You guys are loved, and these people around you want you to be around them and their children, okay? And if it's you learning how to deal with anxiety, and if that's what you teach children in the future, how to heal and how to work with their anxiety, then that's the beauty itself. Because children are pure. They haven't been corrupted. And I keep saying that because, I mean, look at everyone, the kids are happy. The Virgo's happy. So to me, the message is, if the Virgo's happy, everyone is happy. Oh, because they love you. You are very important to them. To all of us. We need you. Okay? Open up, please. Open up. It's only going to cause anxiety if you keep that door closed. Panic attacks. I had, when I was 18, a long time ago, because I'm 42, I used to get panic attacks, anxiety attacks. And I was 18 years old and I was about to be 19. And I couldn't leave the house. As soon as I leave the house to go to the walk down to the liquor store, I had a panic attack. I had to call the ambulance. And they picked me up and took me home. I couldn't go anywhere. I lost my job. I lost everything because I was so in this world of a bubble. I want to say I was in a bubble, which is so weird. I'm like, how the hell did I get myself in this bubble? And it's until I popped that bubble and exposed myself to everyone and everything, and I showed everyone exactly who I was, 100% my true self, my whole world changed. I haven't had an anxiety attack since I was 19, okay? And I'm 42. I didn't take any counseling. I don't take pills. When they subscribed me pills, back when I was 18 and a half, I took one pill and I did not like the way it made me feel. So I told my mom, no, I'm not. I'm going to do this by myself. And it was hard. It took me about, I want to say 6 months. It was horrible. I couldn't leave the house. I couldn't even go shopping with my mom or my parents, or I couldn't go anywhere with my cousins or brothers, because as soon as I got in the car with them and go somewhere, I would scream and tell them, let me out, I can't breathe, and it was horrible. I remember that clearly. So I had to open up and allow the spirits to come in, and that's what I did, and that's what it's all repeating itself, but it's now happening to you guys, Virgos, okay? Some of you, well, a lot of you guys, okay? A lot of stuff's going on, but we need you, Virgo. That's you. We need you. And everyone's looking up to you, supporting you. They're happy. They have your back. They're on the side. They're in the back. They're all over helping you. Okay? We need you. Okay? And no judgment. You take the time that you need to go through this. That's when I was 18 and 19. Horrible. I couldn't leave. I did not want change to come in, and I did not want to release. And I was afraid that I was going to lose myself, because I wasn't sure what was going on. But anyway, see? And I was just mentioning, it's time to let go. Okay? Walk away from this situation in order to resolve this. Okay? If this is you, and you always want to be... You see how she doesn't want to put this dog down so she can jump on the horse and fly away? Because she doesn't want change, because she's comfortable here. The dog makes her comfortable. She's perfectly fine the way where she's at. No, you're not. You think you are, but no, you're not. No, you're not. Sorry to tell you. You have to let this go. You have to put the doggy down. You have to get out of your comfort zone to jump into something that's going to move you into somewhere that you have no idea. Trust in the spirit. Because this is your result. Happiness, celebration, achievement, wedding. Okay? So again, it's up to you. If you don't want to let it go, if you don't want to do this, it's okay. You'll just remain here. And while the whole world and everyone else is changing, you'll still be here, by yourself, with no one around. Just you and your doggy. Sorry, don't mean to be mean. But I'd rather you be here. Okay. Body, mind, body, soul, whatever. Mind, body, soul. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Because you're not alone in this card. And this one you will be. You see how the angels, or the spirit, the universe wants to take you away from here because it doesn't serve you no more? This, to me, represents this. So if you want to stay there, be my guest. I know. Most of you guys don't. You're sick and tired of this anxiety. You're sick and tired of the panic. You're just sick and tired of over-worrying and overthinking. I know you are. But anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys. Whew, what a reading, huh? But it's beautiful because look at your outcome. And this is the past. because you did something. You're doing something. You're going to do something. Okay? Don't forget, this helps clean the body. This helps reconnect the soul. And this is remembering to trust in the spirit, not trust in the material stuff that's in front of you, because it's not real. They can take that stuff away any day now, anytime. Okay? So, anyway, I love you guys. Don't forget to revisit my channel. Visit my website at lovethyselftarot.com. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, love you guys. If you have any questions, email me. Oh, yes, please. If you can please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. It keeps me going. Okay, love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye.